Hello, everybody. It is Sunday. Yeah, you need a calendar to tell you that. Piss off. Yes. Hello, everybody. How are we? I'm just uploading a video here. I'm just waiting for this to upload. Yeah. Right. Okay. I am streaming through Wi-Fi today, but if we do have any problems, let me know, peeps, and I'll switch over to the data plan, because sometimes my Wi-Fi can be a bit wonky. Anyway, yes, it's Sunday afternoon. It's just gone 4 o'clock. It sounds like it's what, Blue Peter or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. It's been a lovely, warm, sunny weekend. I've been to the boot fair this morning. What's a boot fair, I hear you say? A car boot sale to everybody else. I always called it a boot fair growing up, though. Yeah. Funny enough, though, I saw a poster the other day and it said boot fair. But yes, did I pick anything up or did I not? There will be a video going up tomorrow. I don't know where it's going up, but it'll be going up tomorrow anyway. So yes, we got some people here that are bored on a Sunday afternoon. They got nothing better to do. I've got nothing better to do than stream anyway. But I thought I'd clock in and have a good old chin wag for 2 hours. And that's confused a lot of people because I expect they've never heard of the term chin wag. It's not getting off to a good start here, is it? Yes. Right, okay, I've got a lovely cup of coffee. There will be another video going live tonight. About 6 o'clock, I think. It's just the giveaway winners for, what's it, Linny 1. It's Line 1, but it's German. It's Linny 1, that weird German musical that the studio sent me. And also Plane 4K. So if you want to know who won, or maybe you won, check it out. Check it out. Yeah. We might be graced with some guests this evening. Who knows? But anyway, let's get on to some of the comments. First of all, we have Harry Scott James Plays. Plays what? Hello there. Hello there. I was starting to sound like bloody Obi-Wan now. Hello there. Yes, we've also got Luke's World of Movies and TV. Hello, matey. And we have Rihan. How you doing, mate? We also have Sabian the Movie and Game Lover. Have you expanded your user ID? I don't recall it being that long, she said. We also have Legend Lewis here. Hello, matey. How you doing? We also have Mr. Babbers himself. That's right, Bristolian Dave. Excuse me. There's going to be a lot of that. Don't worry about it. If you're offended by burps, you better go now. We also have Harry as well. Harry Brady. Hello. And Sam 454 up, and Matthew's here as well. Today's, well, there ain't a topic today, is there? No, it's just general chat, general shit chat about anything. And also we can talk about anything else you want to talk about. It don't have to be Blu-rays. If you want to talk about a turd that you saw floating in a public toilet, talk about it with me. What have I dug myself into now? A very dark, a very deep grave. Yes. What was I going to do? I don't know. Anyway, Steve is here. Hello, Steve. Are you off to see Beau? Beau is Afraid at some point. New film from the guy who did Hereditary and Midsummer. Oh, is it? Okay. That's the one with Joaquin Phoenix, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, I've seen the posters for that. I didn't know it's from the same guy that did those two films, because I enjoyed both those. I did, honestly. Saw it last night. Loved the first half. Hated the second. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Talking of hating the last part of the film, I saw a film earlier on streaming on Netflix called How It Ends. And it was a good premise. It was a good, moderately interesting film. Absolute dog shit ending, though. But I will be talking about more about that on my list of first watches, my flicks unseen, which I've got 10 now. So I was waiting until I got 10 before I did a video on it, so I can talk about 10 lovely films that I've never seen in my life and what I thought about it. Pardon me, or them, and that's one of them. We have Ben from the chair here. Hello, matey. We also have Mr. Movie Mad himself. Hello. What's this? Hi, folks. Nice Sunday afternoon watching 1923. Brilliant. Love 1923. 1924 shit, but 1923 is good. Sabian says, what is your favourite and least favourite animated franchise? Oh, that's a good question. My least... Oh, wow, God. Yeah, actually, that's a bit tricky, that one, because there's a lot of animated series that I've not watched. Okay, right. You better sit down. You better sit down right now. I've never seen a single episode of Family Guy in my life, or American Dad, and I've only seen one episode of Simpsons in my life. Yeah, you heard it here. So far as the worst animated, I really can't say. I haven't even seen Rick and Morty. I can't really say my least favourite because there's shitloads that I haven't seen. My favourite, I think my favourite animated franchise has got to be South Park. Then again, I haven't seen that for quite a while now. I think we were in season 13 maybe the last time I saw it. So yeah, I don't get around to watching a lot of animated things these days, but there are a lot that I have not seen. Pete is here, Playtendo. Hello, mate. Enjoying the sunshine. I did this morning. I went out to a car boot fair, boot sale, boot whatever. Today was a bit of a dilemma. Yes, three things were happening in my area. I didn't know which ones to do. There was the car boot sale, which I was aiming for. There was the Marvel and DC convention, which was about 20 miles from me. Last year, I think they had 20,000 people. They had some guests as well. Last year's guest was Tony Stark's daughter. This year's guest was one of the German soldiers from Das Boot, the TV series. I think he's been in a handful of Marvel things. It's a nice day for it. You know, they actually had a Hawkeye archery place, so you can go and test your skills at, you know, bow and arrow. They had cars from the films. They had the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. I think they may have had the DeLorean and the Michael Keaton Batmobile and other ones. And that was I think that was about £22 to get in before you even get past the gate. And then about 7 miles from me, there was a Star Wars convention with some guests. It's like that little one that I went to not far from me, Deal. I think it was about a year or so ago where I met, what's his name? Blackwood, something black. I can't remember his name. If the milk turns out to be sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. I met him and had a photograph with him, got his autograph and that, and he autographed my Lock Stock Blu-ray. And also I met Crying from Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, there was a couple of guests. There was mainly stormtroopers, so you wouldn't know it was them. Originally, Daniel Logan was supposed to be there. And originally, when they first announced it, Tamora Morrison was going to be a guest, but both those guests fell through. So it just ended up being a load of stormtroopers and some FX people. So yeah, I didn't know which one to go to, and in the end, I went to the boot fair, and yeah, maybe I should have chose something else. Oh dear me. Adam is here. Hello. I do hope your Blu-ray hunting videos. Can you do some more? The next one will be Wednesday because I'm working for the next 2 days. What have we got here? We've got Super E remix tracks. Oh, hello. Pete says, watched Ant-Man Quantumania last night. Wish I didn't. I thought it was the worse than Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, it's 50-50 with a lot of people. I enjoyed, because I saw that in 3D. I enjoyed the 3D. I enjoyed the colours, the bright colours. I thought Kang did a good job. But it wasn't a brilliant film, and I'm glad it's not a declining thing with Marvel. You know, now that we've got Guardians 3, which in my opinion is top tier Marvel. But it wasn't as good as we were hoping. And I watched Love and Thunder again last week, but I think I only watched it for Guns N' Roses. Oh dear. Ben says, what do you think about Disney Plus removing shows like Willow and some Marvel stuff? And I think AJ did a video on that. They're removing loads of stuff. I mean, they could remove She-Hulk. They can remove that now. And a lot of stuff, probably a lot of obscure stuff that maybe we don't even know about or we haven't even heard of. They're taken away. But that's the thing about streaming. You know, they can just gone. That's why physical rules. Yes. Matthew says, I don't like what Rob Effect Bounty is saying about my fan, Pauly. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I don't want to get too much into it on this stream. It's a kind of a long-going kind of feud between us lot and them. So, pardon me, it's a bit touchy subject, but why, hey ho. T Shizzle, hello mate, you all right? Steve says, what do you make of poor reviews, Dial of Destiny? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what people say about the Dial of Destiny. It's Indiana Jones. It's going to be an absolutely incredible adventure, and it's going to be one of my top 5 films of the year. End of. Sabian the movie says, 2 days ago I went to a record shop and surprisingly found a copy of the Lego Movie on 4K for £2.95. I decided to get it as it was my childhood. £2.95. That is a good price for a 4K. Wow. In a record shop. Very unusual. Butts Unplugged is here. Paulie, hope you're doing well. Without you, there's no movies in my house. God bless you. What? We've got a replicant here as well. Hello. Rianne says, I am so happy today because I got Top Gun 2 movie collection 4K for £14 brand new. That's good. That's bloody good. I think that's still in my Asda for about 30 quid. So that's a bloody good price for both of those. Sabian says, what's your favourite episode of The In-Betweeners? Oh, it's got to be the Thought. It's got to be, is it Thought Park or Chessington? Thought Park, isn't it? It's got to be the Thought Park. It's got to be the roller coaster. And the door. And just walking around with the car door. Yeah, that's ice cream, isn't it? That's just so funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely. I definitely think so. There are so many good episodes. Pete says, what's your favourite and least favourite Fast and Furious film? Oh, right. Okay. Least favourite is going to be Tokyo Drift. Because it's missing all of the elements. It's missing all of the people that we've watched on the Fast and Furious films. And it's still just a street racing film. I know that that's what the films were invented as, but it's missing so many good things. My favourite is Fast and Furious 7. For obvious reasons, you know, it was the last one with Paul Walker. They did a beautiful ending to it, and it was a great story. And yeah, it's just something that they really gave it their all to make sure it was a brilliant film as a great send-off. And I just love that final scene, you know, with the two cars just drifting off like that. and the music at the end and the little montage. It's just, I mean, if they hadn't done any more films, it would have been a perfect ending to the entire saga. But they did do 8. Now, I really have no problem with 8. I really enjoy number 8. You know, we've got a mad Charlize Theron, we've got a submarine, we've got like Antarctica, great action scenes. 9, because I've been, you know, rewatching these with Lou lately. 9 has its moments, but it falls flat on some ridiculous ideas. But as for the new one, it's one of my favourite. It is definitely one of my favourites. So it's right up on the top of the list. And I'm going to go and see it again in IMAX. Fantastic. And it was Lulu's very first IMAX experience, her very first film, and she absolutely loved the film. And I'm telling you, even if you're not a fan of Fast and Furious or that type of film, just go to watch Jason Momoa. Simple as that. Because villain, he knows how to play a villain, a really good villain, and tongue-in-cheek, corny, flamboyant. He pulled it off brilliantly, absolutely. And I'm looking forward to Fast 11, which I think Vin Diesel has confirmed is 2025. So I expect they start filming that very soon. So yeah, my favourite is number 7, and my worst is Tokyo Drift. Well, I'm not too hot on Too Fast, Too Furious either. Ben says, I can't believe John Campea just basically... No, he didn't. He didn't. Are you telling porkies? What are you talking about? He's not quit YouTube, has he? Seriously not. That's the first I've heard of it. Wow. Legend Lewis, I watched Crater on Disney Plus. Funny enough, I saw that last night. I was watching that last night. Was it last night? Or was it the night before? I think it was the night before, actually. Yeah, it's the night before. Thought it was a nice, charming movie from Disney. It's one of the more original ones. Kind of... and it wasn't boring. It was Goonies in space. That's what it was. And I really enjoyed it. I had fun with it, yeah. The ending was a little bit sad. I thought maybe there was going to be some kind of reunion at the ending somehow. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't think we'll ever get a physical for it, but it would be nice to have that in the collection in 4K. Lewis says, are you going to watch The Little Mermaid and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Little Mermaid, yes. I'm going to watch the animated one again because I haven't seen it for quite a while. And I'm going to go and see the new Little Mermaid in IMAX 3D. So I think that looked fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, Lou is a big Little Mermaid fan, but she's not too hot on the new film. She just loves the animated one, but I'm definitely going to see it on the big screen. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I will go and see it at the cinema. I didn't have a very good experience with that film originally, the first film. I did see it in 3D. I didn't think the 3D was very good. And I couldn't come to terms. I couldn't grip the animation style because for so long I've been used to either flat 2D, you know, Disney old classics, or Pixar CGI. And there was lots of jarring and lots of jagged edges, and it looks a bit weird. And there was weird things in it. There was like Spider Pig and all that kind of stuff, and some anime characters. And it's not what I was expecting, but I do have the 4K. I will watch it again before I go and see the next one, you know, the new one. But I will definitely go and see the new one at the cinema. But I'm not going to see it in 3D. I'm just going to see it in standard, probably standard IMAX. Steve, it says it's got Joaquin Phoenix in it, and it's also 3 hours long. What film isn't 3 hours long? Yeah. Oh, look, we've got small Paulies here. It's not your birthday again, Rianne, is it? Pete says thoughts on Disney Plus removing content. Yeah, like I said earlier on, there's a lot of stuff being removed, and it's not good, is it? It's not good, really. But I think what are they trying to do? Are they just trying to completely scrub the platform and put just decent stuff on, or put stuff that they think people will watch? Because going down through that list, there's a lot of shit on there I've never heard of. About 80% of it I've never even heard of. So it's just maybe just having a spring clean, I think. Shizzle says, I watched Fast 10 last night. Absolutely brilliant. Well, yeah, way better than number 9, definitely. Yeah. Matthew says, it's Ant-Man 3 releases tomorrow. You're going to buy it. I've got the Steelbook actually coming tomorrow. Yeah. Wow. Having said that, I hope it arrives in one piece, because I've had much luck with Steelbooks this week. This Creed 3 is a replacement from Zavvi. They sent me one the other day, and it had a dent on it, kind of like right there. And I said to him, look, it's got a dent on it. Don't go giving me this, I'll give you 5% off bullshit, because I want the film. I don't want a discount. And they said, sorry about that. We'll arrange to get another copy sent out for you now. And they never said return the other one. So I've sold it already to someone else. And this one came this morning through Evie or Evie or whatever they're called. It's got a dent on the back. So I've sent them another message, and hopefully I'll get another copy, and then I'll go sell this one. So yeah, it's not been too good. Oh, hello, we got a guest. Hang on, let's bring a guest in. What knobhead's coming in? It's Mr. Magpie.
Good afternoon, Mr. Paul.
You all right, Mush?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. It's a hot day. The kids are in the garden. The wife's got a friend from work around having a chin wag. That's another phrase, isn't it?
and it looks like you've got some football shit on the telly behind you as well.
I have. It's the Man City Chelsea game. I was watching the hashtag copyright. So I've still got that on in the background. But yes, how we doing? It's too hot for me. Too hot. I go outside and I just melt. So I'm inside while the kids are all outside having fun and games, probably crying and kicking off with each other. That's the standard do.
I went to the car boot sale this morning. It was really warm, but I didn't get there as early as normal. Like 7 o'clock, I was there about 9 o'clock. But it's absolutely shitloads of people there walking around in fucking bikinis and shorts.
It's always the same, isn't it? You can tell when it's getting hot because people drive around even when it's like that much degree about getting warmer, and they've got the car roofs down, and they've got the all the hairdresser cars have got the convertible roofs down and everything. So at that point,
just the slightest bit of warmth or the slightest bit of blue sky, and it's get your shit off.
Yeah, except me, I don't want to get my shit off. Christ, people be running a mile. People think there's a tsunami coming, running down the street now. It's just Pauly's got it top off. All right, okay. Yes, hello to everybody who's watching. Thanks for the invite, Paul. I thought I'd jump on for half an hour before the kids have their tea and be sociable and be nice and have my latte as well.
Oh, well, yeah. Snap. Got my latte as well. This morning, I went into Costa. I went in for a sausage bap, or is it a sausage cob, or wherever you're from?
Sausage sandwich.
It's a sausage sandwich, really, in a roll. Yeah. And I had a coffee, but they put it in a bloody paper cup. I was drinking it in the restaurant and in a paper cup.
But did they ask if you were eating in as well? Or drinking in?
Yes, they did. They said, are you eating in or taking out? I said, I'm eating in. And they still put it in a bloody paper cup. Cheap bastards.
Dishwasher might be on strike.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. So anyway, I just had my sausage back and then I just pissed off.
I've got a question. Have you seen this before?
Yes, I have. A long time ago, though, but I've only seen it once. It goes backwards, doesn't it?
Yes. had it in the collection for a while, and I've never seen it. Purely had it because it's a David Fincher film, and obviously I quite like quite a few of his movies. So I started. God, it goes on. It's almost like I was thinking to myself last night how I would describe it, because it goes through time. I know he gets younger, etc., and there's a love story in there, and it goes through time. But it reminded me of a poorer version of Forrest Gump, because that goes through history. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this goes through, he was born when the First World War ended, and he obviously gets younger, and then if people die, so he gets old. It's a bit like Forrest Gump. His people, they all die around.
Yeah, it has got similar parallels. Yeah.
But yeah, on my third attempt to try and finish it, it's just not. It's not.
Yeah.
Not doing anything for me.
Some films you can't do in one go. I mean, I watched one last night.
That one with Forrest Whitaker, wasn't it?
That's the one. Yeah. How It Ends.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I watched it a few years ago, because Forrest Whitaker's his girlfriend's dad or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to watch 2 parts. I was getting tired last night, so I watched the rest of it today. It is an interesting film, but it's got a dog shit ending.
I can't even remember the ending. I know that
there's no ending.
All right, okay.
It's just going along, and it abruptly ends. That's it.
There's quite a lot of films I've watched. I'm going, is that it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I did watch. That Sisu.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
The one set in Finland, Norway, about all the Germans leaving because they've been defeated, and this guy is like, I can't remember what he is. He's an ex-Finnish Norwegian officer who doesn't want anything to do with the war, but he's a kind of an older John Wick, kind of just kicks the shit out of everybody's situation. And when I started watching it from the trailer, I thought it was going to be subtitled like a foreign film, but it's not. It's all in English.
Oh, okay.
And it's really good. I mean, it's only on for like an hour and a half, I think, but it's really, I highly recommend it. It's a solid 8 out of 10 movie. It's really good.
Oh, right, okay, I'll check that out. Yeah, I didn't think that was an English language film.
Neither did I. Because normally when I stream it, I can't get the languages embedded on it, and I have to go, all right, I'll have to wait. But no, we're fine, and it's a recommend. It's a bit like one of those films that comes out of nowhere. Remember the one with what's his guy called, Becky? The one with what's that guy's name?
Becky.
Kevin. Becky? The guy who was out of King of Queens, and he was also, and I'll pronounce you Chuck and Larry guy, and he was in Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Oh God! Oh, is it Kevin something?
Yeah, so it's a Kevin, but he plays the baddie in that. And he goes to this house to rob it or something like that, and the daughter runs away. And it's kind of like Home Alone-ish kind of thing where they come up, but it's really good. That was one that came out of the blue, which is really, really good.
Oh,
so if you haven't seen Becky, I think no Blu-ray over here, but you can get an import from Germany. I highly recommend it.
Okay, all right.
So Becky and Sisu.
Sisu, yes. So that's what you've watched the last day or so.
Yeah, and then I've
anything else?
I watched. I've been going through. I've got like a watch list. So I watched that Drugged Across Concrete. I hadn't seen that. I've had it for ages, but never watched it because I really like Brawl in Cell Block 99. Bone Tomahawk was boring to the last 15-20 minutes, and this is obviously the third one he's done. It was all right, but I went to CX on Thursday and traded a load of stuff in, and added that to the pile because I got like £3 for it, so I put it all there. And then I've sat down last night and went through what was available, and I've used up all my voucher, paid a little bit extra to get something extra. So they should be coming soon. So I've got about 6-7 things coming from. I'm getting back into my 3D.
I think
because I watched Hugo as well.
I think I've only seen Bone Tomahawk. I don't think I've seen the other two. I've got them, but I just haven't seen them. And
I'm getting back
at the car boot sale this morning, there was actually a woman selling shitloads of 3D Blu-rays about that tall. And because her kid broke their TV, so she was getting rid of all the Blu-rays. But they were like £2.50 each, and I kind of think that's a bit expensive for a boot.
Yeah, I got a call last night from Mr. Batman as well. His TV's bust.
Oh no!
Yeah, so he said he can't get 3D
anymore.
anymore.
Watch any more Dark Knight?
Oh, it's true, but you can't watch any 3D because he said his sister's going to get me a new 4K telly. So she was going, Magpie, I've got all these movies. Bless him, and he went and listed all 200 of them while I was on the phone. I was like, I've got to go, Jim, because my tea's ready. I've got to go. So, but yeah, so he's getting rid of some. But yeah, I've been going through. I've got like this is my. I'll show you. This is my. I've gone through everything, and I've put like to side like a to watch list. So I need to finish watching Enemy because I haven't watched the end of that yet. Cause I got this one because it's from the same director as it's Denis Villeneuve. So we all know what he directs, like Dune and all that.
Yeah.
To rewatch that because everybody goes on about that, and I watched it first time around. I thought,
yeah, I've not seen that.
But see, I've watched it before, and I didn't think it was that good. But I thought I'll give it another go. Can't remember. I've watched it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I know there's like a 2-hour wedding scene, and then the rest goes around it. And then back into 3D, I wanted to watch Sin City 2.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while. And then because I picked it up from CX on Thursday, and I've put this on. When I put this on my video, I said if anybody's seen it, let me know. About 4 people, including Mr. Kermit, have said it's really good. So I think this will probably be next to. Have you seen this one?
It's a good film. Yeah, it's a good film.
It's just because it's got Gerard Butler in it. I'm like, it's going to be bang average.
Yeah, no, it's good. He's really good in it.
Yeah, and then like I got that Raised by Wolves because I've never seen that, and because it says from Ridley Scott, I'm like, I'm all over that.
Yeah,
like,
and I'd only seen the first 2 episodes of the first series. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Production values on it was cinematic. So I definitely want to get back into it.
It was one of those because it's never been on anything, really, has it? Because it wasn't on Apple. And I think it might have been a Sky Atlantic. I'm not too sure, but I don't have Sky Atlantic.
It was on streaming, yeah, because I had it on my Sky Planner, so I must have downloaded it from either Sky Atlantic or one of the channels. But yeah, the only problem with it is that there's no season 3, and it kind of like leaves it on a cliffhanger, apparently.
All right, okay. Well, so, I'll get there when I get there. I guess
that's fucked that up, isn't it?
Sadly,
hello. Hang on.
Sadly, that is the case.
I got a comment here from Matthew. Hang on, where is it? Oh my God, where is it? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
We got a super sticker. I can't. Bloody hell's a super sticker?
I think it means he's paid you.
Yeah, £1.49.
He's paid you £1.49 for entertaining them this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Matthew. But it's never been called a super sticker before, has it? I've got my little thing.
Nobody pays me, you know. People might pay me not to do anything, but I'm not being paid as a bonus on a live stream before.
Right over your face. Super chat. It's always been called a super chat.
What was it? Oh, is that one? Oh. Do it again.
Clean your ears out while you're there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt, for that. That'd be a cup of coffee.
The quick you can get that Lego 4K.
The only problem with doing that and going down to the bottom of the comments, when you go back up, you've lost shitloads.
Yep.
I've lost shitloads of comments, unfortunately. So if your comment was higher up, please type it again down below. Ooh. Matthew says AJ has got his Ant-Man and the Wasp 3D steelbook. Well, 3 steelbook, I mean. Yeah, I never get steelbooks. I never get HMV steelbooks on a weekend or Friday. They always get delivered on release day. But Xavi, I'll get them on a Friday.
I'm hoping I might pick that up cheap when I'm over in Canada soon.
Canada.
Canada.
You got a whole list.
Canada.
You got a whole list of shit to pick up.
No, because you lot haven't given me any yet.
That's because we don't want no bilingual bloody spines.
This is true. But on Steelbooks, the one have it. It'll only be on the Amaris. But no,
that's true.
I haven't. Cause I don't know what the physical media is going to be like in Canada. I know, obviously, we know from Durant and Moves You with Sue and Tony what it's like over in the States, but I don't know what it's like in Canada. But I guess I'll find out once I'm there.
Do they have like Best Buy and Target, or do they have their own shops in Canada?
No, last time I went over, it doesn't exist now, but I got the first Lord of the Rings on DVD with a lenticular cover from an HMV. Now HMV isn't over there anymore. So I don't know. I'll have to have a word with my cousins when I get over there because they're like
Is
a similar
it
age as me.
Sunrise Records?
Sunrise Records is when I've looked on their website, and it looks like their prices are about the same as the UK. But I don't know. I'm just waiting. I really want to get that Dread one. You know, the Dread 3D Steelbook one.
Oh yeah,
Or 4K
nice.
Steelbook. Sorry, with the like this. I don't know if it's got a slip, but it's got his face on it.
The plastic, like the Mondo ones.
Yeah, and I want to see if I can get American Psycho one. The one with where he's got like he's peeling his face off one.
Yeah.
And then maybe Quantum Mania if it's on the cheap. But that's about it, really.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, hang on a minute, we got another comment here. Hang on, I'm going to go right down to the bottom again. Where are you? There you are, Matthew. Matthew sent another £6. Matthew, what are you doing? Thank you very much, Matthew. Husey Movies is saying bad things about Paul Magpie Movies. Get rid of that channel. We know about
we don't
that.
comment on things like this, yeah, Matthew. That whatever's happened, Paul and I and the rest of the guys, we don't talk about it. As far as we're concerned, it's over. We've moved on and we don't interact with them anymore. So those guys can do and say what they like. Water for ducks back for me. Water for ducks back for everybody. We just carry on with what we like doing and just do our videos, and that's it.
Yeah, we're getting on with it, and we're not. We don't watch their videos, so we don't know what goes on their videos. So we have no idea what they put on their videos.
Nope.
But thank you, sir, for sending that over. That will be a cup of coffee this coming Wednesday. What we got here? Rianne's here again. My name is Rianne. Don't take the mick out of it because I have autism. Okay.
Oh, Rihanna as well, just so you know. I mean, you know, watches my daughter who's 9. She's just been diagnosed with autism. So I deal with that every day. And every day is a difficult thing. But yes. But anyway, regardless of that, I just thought I'd mention that. Movies.
One of my work colleagues, one of my work colleagues is kid's got autism as well. Grandson's got autism. I don't know why he's taking the mick though. I don't know. Anyway, James Vlock plays what game stuff? Is the original Halloween on Blu-ray? Yeah, and 4K.
Yep.
Oh,
I've got 2 copies of that. Oh, there's Mr. Hughes. All right, son.
Yeah.
Nice to have you on.
Bye. Thanks for popping on. Bye.
Thanks, buddy. Have you got any slip covers, by the way? I'd love to have some slip covers. You know, I love me slip covers. So if anybody's got any slip covers, please send them. Slippy slip mix slip case.
Got George here, George Condy, Kevin Williamson, who's in Kings of Queens, and I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry with Adam Sandler. Was that who you were talking about?
I don't think it's Kevin Williamson.
What more? Not Mallrats. What is it?
What are you talking about?
The Paul Blart Mall Cop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's Kevin.
It's Kevin something. It's not Kevin Hart because that's the colour. It's Kevin something. Yeah, it's not Kevin Williamson. I'm pretty sure it's not him.
No, it's not.
Dominic says my Sony 3D TV went wrong a few years ago, and I bought my LG CX. Yeah, didn't the same thing happen to Pete? Something happened with his TV, and he got rid of all his Blu-rays as well. All his 3D.
You're right. Yeah, I think his 3D. I mean, touch wood. This one he has. Oh, God, there's my finger. This one he has 3D. So, touch wood. Everything's been all right with that one so far. Can't complain.
Pete took them all into CX. I think he got rid of them all to CX. B930EN channel. I thought Jamie Batman Smith did amazing first video. Yeah, I thought it was really good the way that he put himself across and what he was talking about. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it.
100%. Give him a watch.
Dominic says, I thought Strange New Worlds. I bought Strange New Worlds on 4K. Looks amazing. Yeah, I've got that on standard Blu-ray Steelbook. So, because they released the Steelbook on 1 month, and then they decided to release the 4K Steelbook like 2 months later. I don't know why. Because they were waiting for me to spend 30 quid on one Steelbook and then go and spend 30 quid on another Steelbook. That's why.
I didn't know your middle name was Gullible.
Yes, Paul G. Bowman. My favourite Morden movie is Greta. Who's Morden?
Who's Morden?
Yeah, I don't know who Morden is.
I thought it was a character that Lord of the Rings for a minute.
Lost. It's probably in one of the comments that we lost. Luke's here, Luke Wilder TV. He says, have you watched Citadel? Yes. And I watched the last episode last night. Really good.
I've watched the first episode.
Just the first one. Oh, it's going to get good. Really good. Bristolian Dave says that, yeah, Den of Thieves was surprisingly good.
There's a lot, there's a lot of love for it then. So I'm glad I got it. I'll give it a... Well, I really need to finish watching Benjamin Button tonight. So I might watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I might watch it tomorrow.
James Vlock says Westworld was good. Now, I only ever saw the first series of that, but I do have the rest of them.
First two I've watched, but no matter how long that series goes on for, though I enjoyed it, it's nowhere near as good as the film.
Yeah.
You have seen the film with Yul Brynner, haven't you?
I've seen the film. Yeah, I've seen the film.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen, like, the other film. Was it
Future World?
I haven't seen that one.
I think that's a 101 labels release because I had it, started watching it, and went, God, this is rubbish, and I sold it. So.
Oh, yeah. True Action Star said, who's playing on the football? Who was it?
Man City are at home to Chelsea. Man City scored, I think, after 60 minutes from Julian Alvarez.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, so, honestly, call yourself a man. You don't like football. Yes, Man City are beating Chelsea 1-0 currently. But everybody knows the big match is tomorrow when Newcastle playing Leicester.
Oh. You'll be watching it then?
Obviously.
What's this? Magpie, the kind of guy to get a korma from the curry house. I don't know. Do you like curries?
Yeah, chicken tikka masala, kormas, boonas. I don't go too hot. Madras is probably as hot as I go. Do a bit. I do like a bit of lamb. What?
Madras, isn't that somewhere in Spain?
Yeah. Sorry, are you telling jokes now? Let's quickly move on from that.
Oh, is that what they are? James says, Pauly, the way you say "asda" makes me laugh every time.
Well, technically, that's copyrighted.
It is, yeah. Supersonic Kev, the new Mario movie is out tomorrow on digital. Who's going to buy it, or is everyone going to wait to get it on DVD or 4K, or even Blu-ray? I missed that at the cinema. I didn't see that. It's on streaming now, isn't it? On certain places.
It's on Flickster. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I thought, because I wasn't a big fan of the two Sonic films, I know people are a big fan of them, but I think they're primarily kids' films. So I put them on for the kids I got them and I put them on for the kids to watch. I just got them on digital or streaming or whatever, and they enjoyed it. But they enjoyed it so much that Sonic #1, I've watched that about 10 times now, more or less within about 2 months. So I hate it. But Super Mario, I was like, do you want to watch Super Mario? I goes, it's a me, let's put it on. And they were like, go.
I still haven't seen Sonic 2 yet, so I need to see that one. I enjoyed the first one, but so far as Mario's concerned, I never grew up with it. You know, I was
more of a Mario than a Sonic when I was growing up. But as a character, I prefer the character Sonic to Mario. I was more of a Street Fighter 2 guy on the Super Nintendo growing up.
Yeah. See, I will watch it. I will watch Mario, but I'll probably just wait for it on streaming. Yeah. Dominic says, what version of John Wick 4 have you ordered or pre-ordered? Oh, God, there's so many.
There's
steelbooks.
4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't there?
And that's just HMV. And then I think Xavi's got about 3 versions.
Xavi's got the collector's edition and the steelbook Slippy edition. HMV's got a Slippy edition, but a different one. And Amazon's got a lenticular one.
Oh, my God. I'm not going to get
pre-ordered the box set one. Because all the others I've got are in Amory anyway. So I'm like, I don't want to have... Although I like the steelbooks design, I'm not really that fussed with it because all the others aren't steelbooks anyway. So I'll just get the normal one and just stick with the rest. That's my plan.
I will get a steelbook because I've got the steelbooks for the others.
I guess it's all what you want for continuation. It's like the Halloween 2018, I've got it, but Ends and Kills, I've got steelbooks. So I might sell 2018 to get the steelbook, but then there's 2 versions of the steelbook. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I did the same thing with Scream. I had the original Scream on a Amaray with a slipcover. Then I bought the new Scream 5 Steelbook.
Yeah.
And then I was just going to get the new Scream on Amaray, but all of a sudden they announced Scream 2 again on Steelbook. So they had a restock of that and one of the other ones. So now I've got 3 Screams all on Steelbook. I sold one of them to Sophie. I think I'm sure I sold one of them to Sophie. Yeah, I'm going for the Scream Steelbooks, but I don't know if they'll release Scream.
I'm presuming
3.
you mean these ones then.
That's them.
I had to get that one from Italy.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah,
this one from Italy.
Scream 2. Yeah, because I was going to get that originally from Zavi and they sold out, but all of a sudden I got an email saying it's now back in stock again.
It's like I got the Reservoir Dogs Steelbook and I got the Pulp Fiction 4K Steelbook, and then with the CX voucher I was going to get Inglourious Bastard. It's not the best of 4K transitions and picture quality with the transfer, but I'm like, oh, I think the Steelbook because the restaurant Steelbooks, and I was like, why do you have to pay £8 extra? But yes. So all the stuff I'm getting for CX is the Inglourious Bastard Steelbook. But then again on that CX app, there's 2 of them. One's 20 quid and one's 22. And one goes to Savvy and then the other one's to the Savvy exclusive. So I'm going online trying to figure out which one's which. I'm just like, I'm just going to go for the cheapest one. Because there were no pictures, so I didn't know which one it was. So
I think I have got it somewhere.
Because I know there's a one with Brad Pitt on the front on a hill like that with the gun.
Yeah.
And then I know there's a one with like the IB and then like a slash through it, but I think that's the Blu-ray.
There's a red one as well with just Inglourious Bastards and bullet holes. Yeah, and I decided not to get Pulp Fiction Steelbook. I didn't like it, with all the red and everything on it. And it's just the pictures of them in the middle of it.
It's not the best of Steelbooks of Pulp Fiction.
I prefer the original Pulp Fiction Steelbook, which had the poster art on it.
Yes, I agree.
Guy Russell's here. Hello, big fan of the channel. Thank you very much. Pardon. Have always wanted to do something similar. Show my collection purchases, but hate being filmed. Any advice? Don't show your
hands.
Yes, show your hands. Yes. Yeah.
The thing is, though, right? I look at it is that if you want to go out and Guy, if you want to look at I did a recent what did I call it? My time on YouTube, or like an overview of how I've spent the last 2 years, something on YouTube, and I went through loads of positives and loads of negatives. But if you want to do a video showing your collection, you do whatever you feel comfortable with, because at the end of the day, it's your video, it's your content. Don't think what everybody else thinks. Just make sure that when you put it out, you're a fan of it, and then that's it. So if you just want to show your hands, just show your hands. If you want to show your face, don't do it. Show your face, but maybe. It's all about confidence things. Like if you go into a new job, you have no idea what you're doing. But 2 years later down the line, you're like, hey, you all right? Yeah, I'll do this for you, blah, blah, blah. It's all about the confidence issue once you get to learn to know, because it's about the editing. It's about getting an intro, getting music, not getting copyrighted for the music and things like that. But that all comes, as long as you get the content out there, you can go back and, fiddle around.
Well, I don't know, because I've been in my job for 24 years and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Well, this is true. I mean, with my job, I was working yesterday, and I asked the 2 guys who, lass and lad who were working Saturday with me, and I went, I've just had a message about this. Oh, yeah, I've been doing that for a year now. I was like, have I? Oh,
I know. I came across that last week at work. There was a menu on the IT system I didn't know was there, and it had been there for a couple of years. Yeah, they're not quick.
It's always the same. It's always the same. We're always the last to know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, if you're showing your collection, you don't necessarily have to show your face anyway. You can just show your hands just pulling it off the shelf.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the movies.
Yeah.
Ben from the chair says, apparently John Campier has quit YouTube. He's quit the live show and he's only putting up clips from his podcast and charging people to watch it live through memberships. Oh, I don't know. That's a bit shitty.
I don't even watch John Campier, to be honest. Only Americans, other than the guys we know, I watch is Adam the Woo. And every time I do a YouTube video and people go, what were your influences? I always put Adam on there. Funny if I just watched one of his videos today. I think it's a really sound bloke. There you go.
Yeah, I've been watching John Campier for quite a while. And, he goes into all the latest news. He does like a big 2.5 hour stream. and talks about everything, and then he just cuts it up into segments. You know, there'll be an Indiana Jones movie segment, there'll be Fast and Furious 9, so he just separates the videos up. But I'll have to check his videos out. I'm not paying a subscription, a membership. Where are we? I don't know what's going on with these comments. Oh dear. Right, yeah, that's that one. Right, okay, so where are we? James Rock says, Paulie, did you like Game of Thrones? I did. Who doesn't?
Exactly.
I'm sure there's probably some people.
It did take me 2 seasons to properly get into it, but once I was into it, it was amazing.
Yeah. We've got Basement Blues. Hello, mate.
Right, Tony.
And, oh, hello. Matthew's back with another. Oh, hello, Matthew. It's in the chat. He's been abusive in the chat. He's gone in the chat. Don't worry, mate. Rianne's bought some more WWE DVDs.
Of course you have.
First time for anything.
Of course you have.
Bless him. James says, what's your favourite Friends season? Oh, I don't know. God, it's been such a long time since I've seen Friends. I can't even remember what
don't like Friends
in any particular season. You don't like Friends?
Mrs. absolutely loves them. She could sit and just continue watching Friends for the rest of her life. Never, I watched, obviously, because it's there. It's been there since the 90s when it came out on Channel 4, but no, doesn't bother me. Not interested in it.
Kevin James.
There you go. I knew Tony.
There you go.
Glad Tony's here. Yeah, so Kevin James is the bad.
I'm glad someone's here that knows their stuff.
Yes. There you go. Not Williamson.
Yeah, and not Hart.
No. Hacker! Hacker! That's a really bad Kevin Hart impression.
True Action Star of the Day says, what have you got coming up on your channel? Got any particular videos coming up?
I've got to do my Q&A because I've had quite a few questions in when I put that Q&A out there, so I need to do that. The CEX delivery when that comes, whenever that comes. And then all my vlog when I'm in Canada, basically. So I'm not broadcasting when I'm going away, but I'll be popping some. I'm going to kind of video them all and then put them all on kind of like not premieres, but ready to roll out. So I'm not doing one big one. I'm going to do little ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do when I'm getting over there, to be honest. It's going to be where it used to. I think where it used to be when I would go over with my mum and dad, it'd be a case of you spend time with your family. This time, because the kids have never been to a plane before, never been to Canada before, then again, the wife hasn't been to Canada before either. It's going to be very much stuff I've already done, but it'll be more concentrated on what they want to do.
Yeah.
So I'll just be doing a vlog. Let's just see what happens. I've no idea. I've got no. It's a clean slate as to what I'm going to be recording when I'm over there. But yeah, that's about it. And then when I get back, I'm going to get Movies with James back on the live stream because I had to cancel the last one. Ollie Peters, I've got him going to be coming on. Who else? I want to get Tony back on. I want to get Durant back on. And then some new people. I want to get Bristol and Dave on. There's loads of people I want to get on which I've never had on before.
Yeah.
More so for a fact of if people are watching my channel, then they may be introduced to those people so they could get more, they can discover other channels, but also the fact of I might not have spoken to these people before, so I want a bit of interaction and it kind of opens up more friendships around the place. So that's what I wanted to do, which is why I've had on Jack from Bring Your Own Popcorn on from up in Scotland. I had him on. So it's kind of a mix of old guests with new moving forward. So that's the idea.
Cool. That's cool.
But I might change it to a Saturday as opposed to a Sunday because when it comes to Sunday, I want to chill out before I start work. So
yeah. What have I got coming up? Have I got anything interesting coming up? I've got a car boot video coming up tomorrow. There's a Blu-ray hunt on Wednesday. I'm starting doing the complete collection I'm going through the complete collection. And Flicks Unseen, a list of like 10 films that I've never seen before. So I'll be going through some of them. That's pretty much it at the moment.
I'll put me vote in for your video.
Yeah, I am planning to put together a video about streaming, which I'm jotting some shit down. I'm not going to say anything about it at the moment, but it might be a bit of a controversial video. So there might be a lot of negativity towards it. But hey ho. What we got? We've got Reese is here. Hello everyone. Reese says, hope everyone's sweating their bollocks off in this bazzing weather and having a good day. Yeah, I don't know about sweating my bollocks off. It's not that hot. It's only about 19 degrees.
Oh, it is outside in the heat. It's bloody roasting.
Is it really?
Oh God, yeah. I know I'm in the north, but
hotter up north than it is down south. Yeah,
yeah.
Because we're on the coast, so we get nice cool air anyway.
That's what I used to. That's what I'm used to when I lived in Whitley Bay. We had like the sea air and the coming in, so it wasn't as cool. It was a little bit cooler. But now obviously living more inland now, it's it's quite hot. Like
apparently, it's
it's hot because the wife puts suntan cream on the kids. That's when I know it's hot.
Apparently, it's supposed to be going up to about 40 centigrade in August.
Well,
oh, the joys!
Fucking hate hot weather.
Steve's here. Hello, Steve. Big screen, small screen reviews.
Yes. You may notice that little avatar picture for
how small.
That's what she said. I designed that lovely little artwork for him there. You're welcome.
Oh, you did you? No, I did.
It's part of the service, part of the plan. Did it for free,
Well, get me magnifying glass out.
Magnifying glass, I don't
know. What we got here? Butts Unplugged is going. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Thanks for popping on. Readers, Pauly, will you ever do a full record collection video? I've already done one. Yeah. The storeroom videos, the storeroom collection. I did a whole vinyl collection video.
Right.
So that's it. Dominic says, will you go back to Blue Water HMV? I haven't actually been since before Christmas, I think. Yeah. So I'm hoping to get back up there in a couple of weeks' time. T Shizzle says, thoughts on Texas Chainsaw Massacre Second Sight? I haven't got that, but a lot of people have been buying that.
I got the Dark Sky edition because it's a steelbook and I prefer the artwork. But the special features on the Second Sight are exactly the same as their previous edition. It's just obviously now the film itself is in 4K. So I've just got the standard steelbook. I'm not gonna read the book, so I just got the imported steelbook from Dark Sky, who do it. A bit like Scream Factory and Arrows, which have the same kind of stuff. And Dark Sky and Second Sight are very sister companies-esque.
Whatever channel says, I thought Brie Larson did a good job in Fast 10. I think she did. I don't think she was in it long enough, to be honest. I think she could have been in it for longer.
You know me, love me Brie Larson.
Reese says, and how come you don't display your collection? I don't know what that is. What, vinyl?
I think it means your vinyl, yeah.
I wouldn't really display vinyl.
Oh, there's the ring motion at the front door.
Because you only get the spine bit, and it's very thin.
Are you going?
Yeah. I know, yeah, I realised that.
Eva. Dog's can't look up. Eva, see you. There you go. Okay. Sorry, I'm just saying goodbye to the friend of the dog. More so the dog than the friend. There you
go. Woof. True Action Star says, if you could have an autograph off any actor or actress, who would it be? Probably Harrison Ford. If he could sign my Indiana Jones collection.
I'd want my Gladiator poster signed by Russell Crowe and Ridley Scott.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Super Emix says, I've been watching The Water Margin lately. Okay, I'm not familiar on that.
No, sorry, not myself either.
Stephen says, picked up the Fast films this week. Natalie Emmanuel is a good enough reason. Natalie Emmanuel, who's she?
She's the one who was in Game of Thrones, wasn't she? Who was the right-hand lady to... I'm surely she was.
Has she been in the Fast and Furious?
I don't know. I'm watching the Fast and Furious, so... From she's the one who has the affair with the eunuch, you remember? She's...
Oh, hang on a minute. Natalie Eman. Oh, her, yes. So I wasn't familiar with the actress's name.
It is her at Game of Thrones, isn't it?
It's Ramsey. Yes, she was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yes, Ramsey, the computer operator. Yeah, she's really good. She is a good reason to watch the films, but I wasn't familiar with her real name.
Just that body.
True Action Star says, I'm off out now for a pint. Enjoy your stream. Enjoy
Cheers,
your
buddy.
pint.
Exactly. Don't get too burnt.
Ray says, are you going to buy Tulsa King when it comes out? Don't know. I enjoyed it. It's the Stallone series. Might wait for it to come down in price a bit. There's no slipcover, I don't think.
Of course there isn't.
The new Mario movie has got to be better than the one with Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, but the one with Bob Hoskins is a classic.
Oh, Matthew says, thank you, Paulie. He really insulted me in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry about that, mate. I tried to get rid of that as quickly as possible, but
people just can't be nice, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it takes
people you don't know.
Takes time to get to the bottom of the comments, so we don't get to read the comments at the bottom to start off with.
Too many silly people out there.
Yeah, too many saddos. Rianne says, I got some good news today. Is it about a new WWE? Magpie, what did you think of Fast X? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious films, apart from the first one when I was at the cinema back in the day. And I'm not interested in any of them, to be honest with you. So
that's fine. That's fine. And Paulie, did you like the Fast X thing after the ending of the film? The mid-credit scene. Yeah, I knew what the mid-credit scene was. Wasn't a spoiler or anything. I just knew what was going to happen. I had a sixth sense. Well, I am meeting Trish Stratus, WWE wrestler, this month at the end of this month. Oh, that's pretty cool. That'd be good. Get us a couple of your DVDs signed.
Damn right. She's a bit of a hottie as well. And she's Canadian.
James says Halloween Ends is my favourite out of the new Halloween movies. Fine. That's cool.
I hate Halloween Ends. But we're not going to open that can of worms.
Yeah, I remember when that first came out at the cinema, I just remember watching all these American YouTubers' reviews, just absolutely slating it to shit.
Yeah, it's not very good.
How to respond to that?
Neither do I, love. Stupid watch. Matthew here says, people say Halloween Ends is the worst film in the new movies. I think it's just the way that they decided to go with it. 2018 is probably the best one.
I agree.
At the new ones. Oh, what's that? James is, I'm going to watch Nosferatu tonight.
So I haven't seen that one.
No, never seen that. Small Paulie says, please make a second channel where you do food vlog, review every burger in your city for an idea for a series. Oh dear.
Poor Small Paulie.
Have you guys seen the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary edition on Zavi? Yeah.
Yeah. Cash cow.
I like the outer box, but there's no point buying another steelbook because it's just going to be non-matching. It's not going to match any of the other.
The way I look at it is, no matter how much decoration you put around it, it's still the same 4K disc that you could probably get for £6 now.
Yeah.
So, although there's a lot of collectors out there who like all these editions, from my perspective, it's still the same disc. You know.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be endless releases of. I mean, look at John Wick.
Well, exactly.
Stephen says the Big Door Prize and Shrinking are good on Apple. Ghosted, Sharper, and Tetris are decent. I need to see Ghosted and Tetris. I've been meaning to see those two.
I've just been watching Ted Lasso, and that's the only thing I watch religiously on Apple TV.
Is that about American football?
No, it's about an American football coach who comes over to coach football in the UK.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why the reason why I never bothered to watch it, because I thought it was about American football.
But it's good though. It's really good.
But if
it does get your heartstrings going as well. It's quite emotional, some of the ones, which I didn't expect when I was watching it.
If it's about English football, I'm probably not interested anyway.
This is true, but you should open your horizons.
Oh,
that's what she said.
James says my mum really liked the Guyver Dark Hero last movie I saw with her before she passed. That's cool. I've heard of that. I've never seen it though.
Arrow release as well, isn't it?
Is it Arrow?
Arrow.
Any more Funko Pops in your collection? No more Funkos. I haven't purchased any more.
I'm still on the lookout for not that you ever see it, the Gladiator Maximus one. It's out of stock everywhere. But I am interested in that Baby Rocket one, as I told you in the group. Not you, but everybody in the group. I went when I was in HMV on Thursday. They didn't. I had everyone but that one. I was like,
I don't think they realised that, you know, if they would release the other characters, you know, if they released Teefs and
imagine
they would sell.
Set.
They would really sell. Yeah, or maybe just like a four box set with all of them in.
Exactly.
Last Chance Chess says, do you guys collect any HMV premiums? In the last sale that ended last week, I picked up around 20 of them. I mostly go for the ones that also have DVD of the film on the set. Yeah, because it was 2 for 15, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've ended it now, haven't they?
Well, they've ended it, but I've heard a few people say they're looking at other avenues to bring it back. Maybe a different studio to do different films. But I don't think they should have ended it anyway.
I think I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9 I've got, that's it.
It's that like their flagship, isn't it? HMV's flagship. Oh God, I can't see mine. Mine are on the lower down. I've got about 10, I think.
I don't want to know about you, general. I don't want
about Stephen said he sold his Pops collection, was getting out of hand.
I've only got 3. I've only got Baby Mando and Baby Yoda. That's it.
Baby Yoda. I've got all my Star Wars ones in the other room. I've got a couple here as well on the. Got Mando.
It's a rabbit hole I don't want to be going down. That's all.
And I've got a couple of Gooses as well. Oh,
actually, no, I tell a lie. I've got James Bond and Michael Myers as well, but I haven't took them out of the box.
I've got J.J. Abrams as well. I've got J.J. Abrams ones that I'll put next to my Super 8 Steelbook. Nice. Dominic says, will you be watching the Walking Dead spin-off, Dead City? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Negan and Maggie. Definitely watching that.
I haven't even finished watching season 4 yet.
Oh, dear me.
Says somebody who's never watched a Simpsons episode.
Jesus. Matthew said, I've got nearly 400 Marvel Pop Funkos or Funko Pops. Wow.
Fair play. Turn around a week ago, well, I've got nearly 400 Blu-rays. People go, you got how many? It's the exact same thing, and it's just different horses for courses and all that, or courses for horses, or whatever it is.
Super E Remax says, bring back the $6 million man. Can't beat the 1970 series. Shows the Sweeney, Starsky and Hutch, and the Incredible Hulk. Where Kung Fu, where have they all gone? Yeah, bring back all the old shows. Make some decent stuff again.
Manimal.
Oh yeah. What's this? Blu-ray Brit is probably gonna win on my most upcoming handsome blue tuber competition video because I love a bad boy.
Pete is one sexy bitch.
I don't know what this. I don't know what Ben's talking about. I think he's talking to someone else in the chat. Oh, hang on. Oh no,
this is about that John Campier thing again.
John Campier, yeah. It's worse. He's only putting on the audio podcast of the YouTube, and then posting video clips onto YouTube, but charging people to watch the edited version. It's getting too big for his boots, I think. Come back, blockbusters. I'll have a pee, please, Bob. Dominic says, will you go to HMV when it opens again in Oxford Street? Yes, definitely. Absolutely. Pauly or Matt? Matt. Hello, Matt. You right, Matt?
I don't know who Matt is.
What's your favourite scary movie? 50 Shades of Shit.
Blair Witch Project.
Cats.
Good Green Knight. Oh,
bloody
The Lighthouse.
Insidious.
No, Blair Witch for me every time. It's obviously the effects wear off if you've watched it once, but I always go back to I always like that. Or Halloween 1978. Or The Thing. Or The Fog. There's too many.
Yeah, The Fog. The Fog. Now The Thing is really scary. I like Scream. Yeah.
I'm gonna final answer the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. I hated that film at the end.
When you stood in the corner.
Yeah, and it's just the screaming. Oh, gave me goose. Oh, yeah. Stephen says, I'm looking forward to the Indiana Jones, Mission Impossible, and the Hunger Games prequel. Yeah, I'll be watching all those.
Not Hunger Games. Shite.
Oh, God.
Battle Royale ripoff. Sorry.
Who's this? Who's that? We've got a potential newcomer in the chat, but there's no picture. Okay.
What, as in like to come on the show?
To come on the chat, yeah.
All right.
Hang on. I'll try putting them in. There's no picture. I don't know if they're actually physically in here yet. No, they're not. Okay, I'll wait until they've got a picture showing. Super E Remix says, I do not own any Steelbox sets yet. Want to get Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. Love that
Never
series.
seen Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, piss off.
Never seen all of Breaking Bad.
Oh, you've got to watch Breaking Bad.
Never watched any of Better Call Saul. Never watched Vikings. Never watched Black Sails. Never watched Peaky Blinders.
No, I've never watched Peaky Blinders. Geek Out with Dave, hello mate, says, what films do you wish got a sequel? Mine is Small Soldiers.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Randomly,
although I love the film, and it's just off the top of my head, Dick Tracy.
Dick Tracy, okay. Bloody hell, that's a question. I really don't know. I don't know, because most films have
I would like to know
sequels, haven't they? And
what would happen, even if it's just a short spin-off at the end of The Dark Knight Rises, where you've got the character of Robin being introduced.
Yeah, that would have been good. And maybe a trilogy with Gordon Levitt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoever that was coming in, they've removed themselves. Who are ya? Super E Remix says, Pauly, do you own any Eminem CDs? No, I actually don't. Pete says, John Wick 4 coming out on June the 12th, so not long to wait. Haven't seen it yet, so very excited to check it out. Brilliant film. Joe Grant is here. Do you think HMV have got many versions of John Wick Steelbooks coming out, and which one are you buying? Yeah, whichever one I can be bothered to get. I really don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up yet. Really haven't made my mind up.
HMV are only doing one version.
Yeah.
Which is like a reddy grey colour. More of a cartoon picture.
Pete says, also watched Pulp Fiction for the first time. I enjoyed it, but prefer Jackie Brown and Reservoir Dogs more. Really?
Yes. Jackie
Really?
Brown is an awesome film, and I think Jackie Brown is better than Pulp Fiction. I think Jackie Brown is second in my favourite of the ones he's done after Reservoir. I love Jackie Brown.
Okay. Yeah. I've only seen Jackie Brown once, but I wouldn't really put it with Reservoir and Pulp. So maybe I need to watch it again because it was quite a long time ago that I saw it.
Really like Jackie Brown. I don't think it gets enough praise because it is really good.
It gets overlooked on a lot of people's lists. John Hooper says, what's the worst damaged steelbook you've ever received in the post and where from? Well, it's probably from Zavi.
Sorry.
What is the worst one? Oh, my worst damaged one. Oh, God. I remember getting one where it was so crushed in and the spine was just dangling, but I can't remember what it was. But it was from Zavi.
Touch wood, I've never had any problems. I think the worst one I've possibly had is my when I pre-ordered the RoboCop, just the normal, when it first came out, Amory, not the 4K, the Amory from Arrow.
Yeah.
And that came and I got about 10 quid off that one. I kept it, I've still got it now.
That's my second copy. That's my second copy I received today of Creed 3, and that's damaged as well.
To be fair, they're done pretty quick getting it out then.
I only messaged them yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday I'm pretty sure it was yesterday I messaged them, and it's here within a day. So yeah, but I mean they didn't say they wanted the other one back or sold the other one now to someone on the Facebook group.
Fair play.
So I'll see if they get me a new one, and I'll just flog that one and all. Stephen says, "Gotta go, guys. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Bye bye."
Oh, you see, enjoy the rest of your shit. Well, it's still good.
Yeah.
That's why we're both
Thanks.
sitting down. Both on
Thanks,
commodes.
Stephen. Super E remix. Who remembers the 1970s classic Happy Days, the Fonz? So want to buy that collection. Yeah.
Who doesn't remember the Happy Days? I used to watch that on, I think it was on Channel 4, around about 9 or 9:30. Like midweek it used to be on, didn't it? I always remember I wasn't at school or at college, it used to be on. Or maybe it was a Saturday, I can't remember. I used to love watching Happy Days. Mr. Miyagi was on it.
Luke says, Pauly, are you going to get Ant-Man 3 and Avatar on Wednesday? Ant-Man 3, I've got the steelbook coming Monday. They haven't got a date for Avatar 2 yet, have they? I know it's announced in 20th of June in America, but I don't know when they're going to announce it here. But I think it's already on digital, isn't it? You can already buy it.
No. Well, it's not technically on digital, but it's not coming out to streaming on Disney until... Why am I thinking 16th of June? I don't know why I got 16th of June. I could be wrong. But it's out on streaming next month. I didn't even know that Quantumania came out on Friday on streaming. I was in Disney Plus. I was like, oh, that didn't get advertised much, unless I've completely missed it.
What was it?
Quantumania.
Oh, yeah.
I watched
a little bit of that the other day. Avatar Way of Water is coming on to Disney on 7th of June.
7th of June. So what's that? Is that that's a week on something? I don't know. Is that next week?
Do you remember when Disney Plus started doing those chargeable ones where you could it was brand new releases the same time as the cinema, but
was that not just during COVID though?
Yeah, I don't know. They charged about $19.99, didn't they, to watch it?
Yeah. It's stupid. I'm not going to pay that. I'll just wait.
Yeah, especially when we pay Disney Plus anyway.
Exactly. Well, I don't because I use my mate's login, but yeah.
Luke's Film Unboxings. Is there any new physical media releases that you're looking forward to? Probably is. I can't think of anything. I mean, John Wick. I'm just hoping that when the new Indiana Jones gets released, the artwork's going to match the 4 steelbooks, but I doubt it.
Of course it won't. Of course it won't. Don't be silly.
And then it'll be re-released, matching. So I'd end up with 2. That wouldn't be the first time. James Fox says Nosferatu is a silent movie made in 1921. Good movie. It's like Dracula. David Beach. Hello, David. What is different to the Superman box set that you own? Has it improved on the pitch up on the 4K? I think it's the same 4K disc that is used on the original, the first release of 4K. I haven't checked out the others yet, so I don't know what the quality's like on the others.
It's not something I'll be getting.
James says, "What did you think of Knock at the Cabin?" I thought it was a good, enjoyable film. A little bit let down by the ending. I thought there was going to be a bigger twist.
Yeah, for me, it was, although it was directed by Shyamalan, he didn't write it because it's from a short story or a story or a novel or whatever. So technically, he's just telling it as opposed to it's his story. And you can tell that when you watch it. It's his type of film, I get, but I came out of it feeling disappointed. I expected more, because I like all of his movies, even Lady in the Water, even
After Earth.
Okay, maybe not After Earth, maybe not The Last Avatar, maybe not those ones, but like his kind of spooky kind of ones I like.
Yeah.
Like I like The Happening. I liked I've got what's that one called? I keep forgetting the name of it. The Visit. I like The Visit.
That's a good one, yeah.
Stein's been my personal favourite. I like that one. But yeah, I was let down with that. I saw that at a double, twice the cinema. It was Knock at the Cabin and something else I can't remember. Might be Atman, I can't remember. But yeah, I was disappointed with it. I wanted more. He didn't give to me.
He didn't direct Devil, the one in the lift.
No, he wrote that one, I think, or he had a producer. Yeah. That's another thing. I watched the Belko Experiment again the other day. Really enjoyed that one. That's written by James Gunn. Have you seen that one?
Oh, never seen it. No.
Have you got it?
No.
Find it because it's really, really good.
What is it? The Belko Experiment.
It's the where is it?
Was it the Bell End Experiment?
Just watched it. I watched it earlier in the week. Where is it?
Or is it saying Belko or Velcro?
No, with a B for Bertie. Where is it? I've just literally watched it and I would have just put it back into the collection.
He's put it in his CEX pile and sold it.
Carry on talking and I'll tell you when I found it.
Reese says, I'd like the 4K 30th anniversary regular Jurassic Park. They could fix all the issues with the box set version. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Got it. There you go.
The Belko Experiment. Oh, okay.
And it has got
lenticular slip cover.
No, slippy slip.
Slippy slip slip.
Slippy slip slip. Slippy disc. Slippy disc.
What's the bloke doing?
So yeah, so I don't need a slip cover for this. If anybody's asking, I've already got one. Thanks. But yeah,
what's he doing on the cover? What is
that? There is a sellotape dispenser.
Oh. Okay.
So basically, the synopsis is they all work in this big office block in Colombia, and then there's a siren that goes off, and it goes, "This is such and such. You have 20 minutes to kill 2 people," and they're like, "Whatever." And then 2 people die. They didn't kill them, and then all the shutters on the office block go up, so they can't escape. And then they realise that they haven't been shot. They've got little things in the back of their head, so they don't comply. And it goes, "You've now got 2 hours to kill 30 people," and then that's kind of the thing. And they can't cut because they've got cameras everywhere, and they can't cut the little bomb out the back of their necks because they're watching them, so they'll explode it. So they've got to do it. But yeah, it is a it's got Michael Rooker's in it. It's got James Gunn's brother. I forgot his name now.
How did they all get bombs in their necks?
It gets that's something to do with it because it's like not like a government building, but something in there. It's like I don't know. It explains it into, but I can't remember at the top of my head. But yeah, but if you go out and you see it in CX this weekend or wherever this week, watch it. It's really good. You'll enjoy it. It's very, very good.
I shall
It's
keep my eyes peeled for that one then.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, but yeah, so it's what's James Gunn's brother called, who's in Guardians? Shit.
I can't remember.
Anyway, he's in it.
Yeah, somebody will put it in the comments.
Yeah, but yeah, that's Magpie Movie's recommendation of the week.
Okay, so I'll go into CX and ask for the Velcro film.
Well, yeah, have you got any Velcro? I'll just drop it over here.
Barry Hardy says, have you guys seen the original Wicker Man by any chance?
Yes.
That's Christopher Lee, isn't it?
Christopher Lee and Edward Woodward.
It was Nicolas Cage that did the remake.
Nicolas Cage's remake, which is not as good as the first one. Yes,
Yeah.
It's very Midsummer-esque. Or should I say Midsummer is very Wicker Man-esque, is more correct.
Yeah. I didn't... I haven't seen the first one, actually, the original.
It's good.
Super E Remix says, is HMV the only big store left? Where's Tower Records, R Price, Virgin? Oh, God, they've gone decades ago.
Yeah, sadly.
They all left.
Well, let's not forget Woolworths as well.
Funny thing is, though, R Price Records is coming back. It's coming back online, supposed to be this year, and they might even open some stores next year.
I still don't know to this day how W. Smith keep going.
No, I know. It's stupid.
Do you remember John Menzies as well?
Yeah. Well, R.W.H. Smith used to be John Menzies in the same shop.
Okay.
It's just basically the same shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
David says, what are your opinions on the British Heart Failure Shop prices of movies? Well, mine are shit.
Yeah, they're although I have traded it in, but I did get the Frozen Planet 2 4K for $4.99 from my British Art Foundation.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't found my 4Ks I've seen in there is like 12 quid, a couple were 18 quid.
One of my in
4 or
town,
5 quid.
British Art Foundation town did that, but the local other charity shop around the corner from here, what he did, he had done it now, but he did it at the past, he put stickers on it and he put CEX £6, our price £4.50. So it's almost like he's checked it, which is fair play because he don't want people to rip it off. But no, my British Art Foundation's open. They don't have that many Blu-rays in, but the ones that are doing, they're like £2 each. I'm just like, you're not going to get £2 for that. There's no way.
They're the most expensive. It's like at the boot fair. I mean, the Blu-rays they wanted were £2.50 upwards, which is too expensive. Kevin's here. Hello, Kevin. He keeps calling me Big Paula.
Yeah,
when are you doing a house tour? I want to do a house tour.
Is the house up for sale? Does your dad know? Dad,
I
do
do
a picture on Stanley House. What?
I do a room tour. I do a room tour after I've done my collection tour. Pod Racing Palpatine says, I wish Groundhog Day got a sequel. I don't know about that.
Oh, did I show you what I did with my total film pictures?
No.
No, you know how when you do a subscription to Total Film and they send them out to you, but they do alternative artwork on the cover?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, where you would get them from the shop, it would come up with, like, whatever. So, I bought some A4 things, A4 frames from Wilkinson's, and so I put that one in a frame. Don't know if you can.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know if
That's cool.
It's because of the angle, but that's the John Wick one.
It's not the whole magazine, is it?
No. I just ripped it. I carefully cut off the front page of it. So there's that one, and then because you know how I like this guy, everybody knows. I put that one on.
Okay.
For Luther. And I've got an Oppenheimer one as well. No, I've got the magazine Oppenheimer. So yeah, so I didn't think I would be able to do it, but no, it looks quite good, to be honest.
Have you had a subscription one for Indiana Jones through yet?
No, no, because the wife gets it for Christmas, so she gets like 3 copies for £1 or something like that. So we don't pay like the full whack. But I mean, what's this one here? There you go. Look, there's like that one. That's it's the Northman, so I could do a Northman one if I wanted. But yeah, so I've got different ones to try. Just try and keep them. No, it's nothing. But yeah, so it's quite good. So you get a free poster. You get a poster for free basically because you just got to pay for the frame. So quite happy with that. And he's like, have you? And he's like, have you put that on there as like cellophane? Because I know how much you like Idris Elba, so we won't get any marks on there. I was just like, no.
Oh dear.
I was only
David
going to pop one for half an hour. You know, next thing you know, I've been here for an hour. You bastard.
I know. I'm just so addictive.
Take the bit of Tiv off the end of that, and then you can have that.
and yeah. HMV store in Oxford Street, London. What is the best one? It had 5 floors of movies and music. One of the best shops to get movies. Hopefully, it'll go back to that. I mean, was it on 5 floors, the original? I can't remember. I don't know if it was. I remember Tower Records in Piccadilly. That was on about 5 floors. But be interesting to check that one out. The new HMV.
We used to have on Northumberland Street in Newcastle. We used to have Hamleys, the toy store. So it was purposely open as a toy store in 2 or 3 levels, whatever it was. That went, and then HMV took it over, and HMV was on 2, 3 levels because they had downstairs where like bands would play, and then they have movies upstairs. So they always on 3 levels because of the basement bit. But that's all gone now.
Yeah, as far as I remember, Hamleys is still in London, still in Regent Street, and I think that's on about 3 or 4 floors. But I haven't been in it for a couple of decades now.
I remember they used to have a Virgin Megastore. No, it wasn't even a Virgin Megastore. I think it was just a Virgin, but it was like they had the normal like CDs, whatever, but they had one purely just for videos back in the day before DVDs and Blu-rays, and just purely just had videos. It was VHS and everything. It was because I remember going in there to get Demolition Man for my dad back in the day for his birthday, and they ID'd me because it was a 15. Then I went, well, I'm 15. Have you got an ID? I'm like, why would I have an ID when I'm 15? Why would you need ID when you're 15? You know, this card proves I'm 14. You know, so I couldn't get it for my dad. So I just got my mother to buy it for him instead. But yeah, I always remember that going there and going to get him Demolition Man and VHS, and I couldn't get it. But there you go. There's a short story for you.
Small Pauly says the winner of my most handsome blue tuber competition will get an Uber Eats voucher and a steelbook. So good luck.
Well, hang on a minute.
Oh dear. Apparently, John Wick 4 has reached $1 billion. Have you seen Kids 1995?
No, I've seen Kids because I've got 2 in the fucking back garden at the minute, but I haven't seen the film Kids.
Movie fan Joy's here. Is that fan or fun? Fan.
Movie fan. Your eyesight. My eyesight's getting worse. Jesus.
It is terrible. Replicant says my Panasonic 820 stopped reading 4K discs. In for repair using a PS5, which surprisingly is quite a good 4K. Sorry to hear that. I've touch wood. Where's my wood? There. I've never had any problem with my Panasonic 820, but oh dear.
I use the PlayStation 3. I think you already know this, but people who are watching, I used the PlayStation 3 up here, but I used the memory stick. I went from the laptop to the PlayStation, back from the PlayStation back to the laptop, and I put stuff on it. So now it's a multi-region player. So I use that, and then downstairs is the 4K player. But yeah, because the PS4, I'm going to 5. I've only got a 3 and a 4. So the 4 is for games, and the 3 is a Blu-ray player. Purely because it's got a remote control. PS4 never came with remote control, which is a bit of a bastard.
That's weird. Sean Gunn.
There we go. Sean Gunn, yes.
There you go.
He is in the Belco experiment.
Steve says the book ending of Knock at the Cabin, the little girl accidentally got shot, and then the book ended, leaving the audience none the wiser as to if the apocalypse is true.
Yeah, that would have been a better ending.
Yeah. Richard's here. Hello, mate. RH Media. Thank you very much for that sleeve, Richard. That was absolutely amazing. Where are we? Oh, let's get that out of the way. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Richard did me A Man Called Otto on Blu-ray. Fantastic.
Yeah, Richard did me The Last Duel, and he did me a slipcover for No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah, I've also got Miss Stranger Things as well. He did
He's a good
all the rest of the seasons for Stranger Things.
He's a good guy.
I think we were nearly at the bottom of the comments now. Matthew says, "Is there an upcoming Black Panther 3?" I don't think so. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. He's finally here. Hang on. We better put him in. Here we... Oh, not again.
Oh, bloody hell, man.
Know what you done.
Emergency op, save my leg.
Well, it's still there, Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. What's happened?
An
You had it up
infection
on your
got
head?
an infection got into my leg again, and I had to do an emergency op today. I've been out the operation about an hour and a half. Just thought I'd come on and say hello. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Oh, my goodness me.
So you nearly only had 2 legs instead of 3?
Yeah. Yeah, I could walk with the other one, but it's just a bit sore.
Yeah, it's true. It must be dragging it on the floor all the time. Must be an arse.
I know, yeah. Just stick it up my own arse, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. The
What are the
tripod
nurses
no more.
like?
Oh, they're all good. Yeah, they look after you.
Have they got any decent sorts in there?
No.
Not really.
No. No, maybe one. That's about
So
it.
how long are you in for? So he's going down.
I've been here since Friday. I was rushed in by ambulance about 8 o'clock. I spent 11 hours sat in the corridor before the doctor even saw me. And they've just been trying to get antibiotics for me until they could do the op.
Shit.
So it's not good. Just thought I'd say hello. I've got a nurse who's going to come stab me with something now, so I'll have to say bye. But it's good to see you. I'll listen to the rest of this.
And you too, mate. Yeah.
All right.
Hello,
I will
Mrs.
be back. I will be back at the end of the month with a whole new studio.
Oh,
Just to let you know.
You take care, buddy, man. Good to see you.
Yeah. I might see you in your nightmares next time.
Yeah. You want to see me in the Premier League, though, will you?
I don't give a. I think Saints suck dick. I hate them.
Right, go on then. Get yourself stabbed.
Bloody Newcastle. All right, take care, guys.
You too, mate.
Talk to you soon. Yeah. Talk to you soon.
Speak soon. Thanks, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Who's kicking who off?
You can just leave, man. Stop. I love you, man.
Just leave.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear me, poor Pete.
The thing with bad smells, just don't go away, do they?
Oh dear, he's not had a good run, has he, poor
No.
Pete?
I blame me, because when we met in Birmingham, I made him do all that work, and when we went to that chippy shop, and then the wife was to me going, "You should be walking." I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." Yeah. 3 days later, loses a leg nearly. You know. Yeah. Sorry, Pete. That was my fault.
Oh dear. It was either that or shacking up with Jamie that night.
Yeah, this is true. Right, one more question, then I'm going to go, and then you have 20 minutes to yourself.
Oh.
No, well, that's not a question.
Yeah. Let's have well, there's only one more comment left, I think, at the moment. Matthew, what is the best Spider-Man movie from every trilogy? Like Tobey, favourite, Andrew Garfield, favourite Tom. Hello, Tom. Right, for me, the first film with Toby, the first film with Andrew, and the third film with Tom. For me.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. Same. Yeah. Nothing beats the first one with Toby. Although I do like the second one. I prefer them having Lizard in the first one and like the origin story of him. And then for the Tom Holland one, I was disappointed with Mysterio's character in that one. So probably the third one for that one as well.
Oh dear. Hang on, I'm just checking on something. La 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 la. I don't know what I'm doing that for. I'm not that happy. Is it Richard's birthday?
As in
Mr. Holly.
Smith, yeah. But what says that? Come on then, guys. Wish me a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rich. Sorry, I didn't know it was your birthday,
Rich.
buddy.
I'm just looking on your Facebook. It just says date of birth 1970.
Happy birthday to you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing any more.
There's nothing on his Facebook. He hasn't put anything on his Facebook, or there's no people wishing him happy birthday. Is it really your birthday, Pete? Pete? Richard?
Pete?
Let us know. Let us know. Yeah.
So anyway,
happy birthday, but I don't know.
I'm going to go because I'm going to go and help the wife make some tea for my lovely gremlins, aka children's. I wish they were mogwais, but they're not. They're gremlins. So I have to go and do that. I always have a better weekend with the kids on here, and the wife agrees. But the kids are here, so we do that one thing with them, which we do every weekend. It's called surviving. So I'm now going to go and see if I can survive tea tonight. But thank you for the link. Thanks for letting me come on. I'm sure I'll talk to you off the stream behind closed. That sounds bad. I'll speak to you in the chats later on in the week. But enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks for everybody who's watched, and I'll catch you all whenever I catch you all. So thanks very much, and I'll catch you later, Paul. Okay.
Bye bye.
And I'll leave. I'll press the button.
Bye. Bye. Thank God he's gone. I was only joking. Oh dear. Yes, okie dokie. So thank you very much, Mr. Magpie, for popping on. And Pete, that was great to see Pete. But unfortunately, Paul Pete's in hospital. I don't know what that's like. It's not a happy place to be. So yes, get home quickly, Pete. Oh dear. Since Paul left, 11 people have left the chat. Am I not that interesting? Let's go back to, actually 12 people have left. Let's go back and do a couple of comments, shall we? See if we've got any more comments. Hulk's here. Hello, mate. Are you watching Depp versus Heard tonight? Might do, or might tape it and watch it. I might tape it and watch it because there's a couple of things that I want to watch tonight. Matthew says, for me, second Toby, yeah. Second Andrew, really? Okay, because that's usually on the bottom of everybody's lists. And third, Tom Holland. Okay. I don't know about that. Can you call it singing? Probably not. It is. Oh, right, Richard. Why didn't you say? I don't advertise it on Facebook. Oh, that's why you didn't say. I didn't know that because that's normally how we find out whose birthday it is. You should have just sent me a little message, or in our little group, in our little community, just say it's my birthday. It's my birthday, and don't sing, Paul. Don't sing. Well, very happy birthday. Very happy birthday, mate. Ray says, would you buy Ghoulies box set if you saw it cheap? I've never seen Ghoulies. Ging gang, ghoulie, 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 ghoulie. Yeah, I've never seen Ghoulies. In fact, this might shock a few people, and Jason already knows this. I've never seen Critters. So there we go. What's the difference between Critters and Ghoulies? I don't know. Reese is still here. Hello. Harry says, are you excited for Captain America Serpent Society? It's a secret society, isn't it? Yeah, that's something different. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. So I'm hoping that's going to be a goodie to watch. Harry says, happy birthday, Richard, as well. Ryan says, me and my girlfriend again. Oh, congratulations, Ryan. Congratulations in July. Fan-bloody-tastic. Dale is here. Hello, Dale. You might want to watch a video tonight that I put up. I think it's going live at 6. Hang on a minute. Let me have a look. Have I put it up on the video yet? Right, hang on. Let me put this up. Pardon. Because I just need to do this because Dale needs to know about this. And that one. Excellent. And let's put that as a schedule. Set the premiere for tonight at 6 p.m. Fantastic. Yes, so there's a video going up tonight at 6 p.m. You need to watch it, Dale. You need to watch it because it does involve you. Okie dokie. So there we go. So that's that. Right, what else have we got? A small Pauly, that's me, but smaller version of me, wants to know, why do you do YouTube? Why not? I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy watching films and doing shit and Blu-ray hunting. Why not? Matthew says, I'm getting the new Shazam. Yes, I'm getting... Dale said, are you getting the new Shazam Steelbook? Yeah, I've got a pre-order in for that. I've got all of the DC films on Steelbook, so I always collect those. Super E Remix says, Paulie, I'm off now. Take care. I'll tune in again on the next one. Thank you very much for popping by. And yeah, and you can watch whatever shit you want on the repeat rerun. Harry says, I'm excited for San Diego Comic Con. Starts in July. Yeah, I do enjoy that. I enjoy watching the highlights, and some of the blue tubers go to it on YouTube. What's your controversial video about? It's mainly about streaming and about the good side of streaming, the bad side of streaming, and are people bored with things like Netflix and Disney Plus and the things that not a lot of people don't know about, and the fact that is streaming winding down. So there's quite a lot of subjects that's going to be in it. So it's going to be quite an interesting video, I think. Matthew says, Spider-Man No Way Home extended cut should be released on DVD. Yeah. David says, big party. Are you going to do a complete collection of your Blu-ray 4K collection? I always enjoy watching your amazing videos. Thank you very much, David. Yeah, I'm starting to do an entire collection. Let's get rid of your comment a minute. Yeah, so you can see my double chins. Yeah, an entire collection video. So we're going to start with all the Blu-rays. We're going to start with the A's. Now, because there's lots of A's and there's lots of individual letters. Yeah, there's A to Z. I'm not doing the whole Blu-ray collection in one video because it'll end up being probably about 3 hours long. So I'll be doing the first video will be the A's and the B's, or maybe just the A's if there's too many of them, and then I'll be doing C's, D's, E's, and so forth. And I'll be showing them and talking a little bit about them and if I've seen the films and what I think of them. So it won't be just a matter of just pulling it off the shelf, showing it, putting it back, pulling the next one off the shelf. I'll be talking a little bit about the films as well. So that's that. We've got the DVDs as well. So there'll be lots of B-movie shit and that kind of stuff. There'll be the Steelbook collection. So I'll go through all the Steelbooks. The 4K collection is probably going to take as long as the Blu-ray collection. Yeah, and then there'll be premiums as well, like the Blue Fans and the Manta Labs. So it's going to be quite a substantial video. It's going to go on. It's going to be like the storeroom videos. They went on for about 15 videos. So I see this going on longer than that. I see this probably being about maybe between 20 and 30 videos. So, shit. What have I let myself in for? Oh, dear. Because I've never done a complete collection before. I've done, here's my Marvel collection, here's my Steelbook collection, here's my DC collection, or here's my Pixar collection. I think maybe I did do a complete Blu-ray collection once, but you're talking like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm just going to go through the lot of it. Why not? So we've got about 10 minutes left in the chat. So we'll wrap up about 6 o'clock. Small Pauly says, what Blue Tubers setup would you swap with? Collection what? Oh, I don't know. I mean, for my collection, I wouldn't really swap with anybody because everything that I've got, I love, and I've got for a reason. But I would love a setup like Kermit, the cinema room, because been there, seen it, because it is fantastic. It is a massive library, and I would love a setup like that. So far as equipment wise, trying to remember his name. Spare Change. Although he doesn't go by the name Spare Change anymore, he just goes by his name. But he's got a massive cinema room and big screen, Atmos and all that. And also Dave Lee down under. He's got a really nice setup with his screen and TV and projector and everything as well. But I'm happy with what I've got here. David says, what movies are not on Blu-ray would you like to come out? It's all the usual ones. So, we've got like The Abyss. I mean, there are unofficial versions of them that I do own in the collection. But The Abyss, which hopefully is coming out by the end of the year. True Lies. The only M. Night Shyamalan movie that does not have a Blu-ray, The Village. And I do have an unofficial version, a release of that on Blu-ray. But I would love a proper official. I don't know why there's not an official one of it. Maybe it's to do with certain rights, but that's the one that's missing from the collection. What else has not got a Blu-ray? Greyhound. It was mentioned earlier on. I think it was mentioned on AJ's stream. The Tom Hanks film, Greyhound, about the battleships. I love that film. I thought that was really good. Brilliant Atmos. I would love a Blu-ray release for that, as well as Finch, the Tom Hanks film as well. See, that's the thing. We're being denied, and this is what I want to go into as well with the streaming chat, subject. We're being denied lots of great material. Some stuff on the streaming platforms is great. I mean, who would want a physical copy of Tetris? I mean, and there are other movies. And it's the same with the series, like the Mandalorian and Andor. I would love true official versions of them, like everybody else. We just have to put up with them on streaming. So they are denying us physical collectors a lot of great releases, unfortunately. Matthew says, Pauly, why don't you do a DVD based on yourself? Be about 5 minutes long. David says, what TV shows would you like to come to Blu-ray? I'd like the entire collection of Only Fools and Horses. We had the teaser with a couple of episodes, but I want the entire lot. Also, Bottom. We've had the young ones, but I'd love to have Bottom. Pardon. In-Betweeners. I'd love to have the In-Betweeners on Blu-ray, the series. A lot of the old classics. Heidi High, bring them on Blu-ray. You're doing Doctor Who, but just give us loads of classics. Hello, hello. I want Hello, hello on Blu-ray. Give it to us. Give it to us. We'll pay money for it all. Yeah. Dominic says, are Blue fans still releasing? I actually don't know. I've not bought a Blue fan steelbook for a long time. I don't know if they are still doing them under the Blue Fans logo or if they've changed the name, because there was lots of problems with like Disney China and Fox and there was rights problems and and stuff like that. So if anybody knows if they are still doing Blue Fans editions, you know, let me know. Have you got plans to see Barbie? I will go and see it. It's got Margot Robbie in it. Of course, I'm going to go and see it. Reign of Fire on 4K Steelbook. That would be a good one. Yeah, I've got that on Blu-ray. Will Blue Fans do Guardians of the Galaxy 3 box set like the other two? Probably not. I mean, if Blue Fans aren't going now, we're not going to get another one. But maybe there'll be another company that does a premium release. But I doubt it'll have 3D in it. The other two have got 3D in them. It'll probably just be a 4K box set. Will your dad be on another Blu-ray hunt again? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe only if he decides to come. You know, like if I say, okay, I'll see you later, Dad, I'm going to Blue Water. He might be like, well, I haven't got anything to do. I'll come with you. That might be the reason. But he won't purposely come out on a Blu-ray hunt with me. Not interested. It's Mr. Powell. Hello, matey. How you doing? Sorry I'm late to the party. Been out to a Comic-Con. Had a great time. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, there was a couple of Comic-Cons happening around me today. There was a big Marvel and DC event, 20,000 people and all that. There was also a Star Wars convention as well. And I was drawn to which one do I go to? So I went to a boot fair instead. Yeah, there was some guests at the Marvel and DC one. But yeah, unfortunately, I didn't go to one of them. I would have liked to have, but I think it was about 25 quid to get in. Harry says Jonathan Majors has just got fired from the MCU. Seriously, it's now official, is it? Oh shit! Bye, Kang. That's thrown a spanner in the works, isn't it? And now, obviously, if that's the case, they got to recast. I would go for the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You know, what was he called? Not the Imaginator, the Environmentarian. I can't remember. What was his name? The engineer. What was his name? I can't remember his name. Oh dear people, what's the matter with your memory? Guardians 3. Guardians 3. The High Evolutionary. Chukwudi Iwuji, I think his name. He played the one that was torturing them all. Him. I think he should do it. He should be the new Kang because he'd be a really good villain again. And it would be the first time that an actor has played multiple roles in a Marvel film. Kevin says, I've got my new 4K Blu-ray Ant-Man and the Wasp Part 3 Marvel on yesterday, Saturday in the post. That's good. I'm still waiting for mine. Hopefully mine should come on Monday. I really hope that it's not got dents in it. Creed 3, I believe he's out tomorrow. I'm going to have to hope out now for the third steelbook because the other two arrived damaged. Luke says, I can remember your very first video. So can I, yeah. Bad acting. Thoughts on Philip Schofield leaving this morning? Not really any thoughts. I mean, I don't watch it anyway, so. Through the Lens, Josh is here. Hello, mate. Just finished work. My second to last weekend at HMV. Hope you're doing well. What, you're leaving? You're leaving HMV? Why? You get all that access to all that lovely music and the movies. Is it Shoka? Off-topic question. But what's your favourite album? Holy shit. If I was to pinpoint one album that I could listen to over and over and over and over, probably Bon Jovi Slippy When Wet. Probably, yeah. Did you see Durant Cinema when he was Best Buy and Walmart staff? Yeah, that was funny. He bought their shirts off of eBay just so he could go in the stores. Thank you, David. Appreciate it, mate. Josh says my contract is up, so I'm leaving next weekend. Have some interviews lined up, which is great. Oh, that's good. That sounds good. And they're not like keeping you on, or there's no arrangement that you can stay on or go full time, or are you looking forward to Asteroid City? It does look okay. Is it Wes Anderson? Is it Wes Anderson? I'm sure it's Wes Anderson. I've never been a huge fan of Wes Anderson, but it does look quite interesting. It's got a hell of a cast as well. Kevin says, why you didn't get your Creek 3 on 4K Blu-ray from HMV UK? Stay getting it from Zavi. I don't know, because I already pre-ordered it. I already pre-ordered it with Zavi, so I just left the pre-orders there. Most of my pre-orders are gone from Zavi now. I only have one thing, which is the Fifth Element 4K box set. Everything else I've shifted over to HMV. Jamie says, when's your next Blu-ray hunting trip? Wednesday. What about you? Monday? Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday, unfortunately, because I'm working for the next 2 days. Just says, they can't keep me on, unfortunately, but it might be a blessing because of how long it takes to get there, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose that's the problem. If travelling's a problem, yeah. Snap. So what, Jamie, you're going Wednesday? Oh, Jamie, did you know? I didn't know it was Richard's birthday, Mr. Hollyoak. It's his birthday today. I didn't know that. He doesn't put it on Facebook, so it doesn't pop up. Or yes, I have to write it down in the diary now for next year. Has Pauly met Crazy J yet? Not yet. Do you know what would be? Oh my God, I think it would be the worst thing ever. Pauline, Crazy J, and Carly. Holy shit. Oh dear me. Have you heard that the new Scorsese film is incredible, one of his best? I'm looking forward to watching it. I definitely will be seeing that at the cinema. What flick will Pauly pick videos at the moment? I've got 2 that's in quite close proximity to on the voting. It's American Psycho and The Irishman. And I don't know which one's going to win. The Irishman, I think, is in the lead at the moment. I have not seen that. I do have the physical for that, but I've never seen American Psycho either. So I really don't know which is going to win. So I really want to see both films. David says, do you think the James Bond Complete Collection will come out on 4K? I really don't know. I would have thought that if they were going to release one, they would release one now anyway. I mean, we're past the anniversary, isn't it? The 60th anniversary was last year. Personally, I would prefer them to just release the actor box sets, you know, like the Roger Moore Bond 4K box set. They have done a Daniel Craig 4K box set. The only one, of course, that would cause a bit of a problem would be George Lazenby. It would just be a single Blu-ray all on its little own. Yeah. The Joker's Funhouse is here. Hello. What film do I really to buy in 4K? You can buy whatever you want. Whatever you want. Jamie says, imagine the hate we'd get for that meetup. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Wasn't keen on The Irishman at all. Very poor, I thought. Really? Jamie says, American Psycho is the better film and half as long. Yeah. There's some good ones in there as well. So I really don't know which way the voting is going to go. Is it going to go for The Irishman or is it going to go for American Psycho? There was one in there, First Reformed, with Ethan Hawke. I don't think it's had a single vote. So obviously, I don't think that one's going to be voted. I think we're probably going to wrap it up now. It's like 7 minutes past 6. I've been on there for 2 hours. I'm at the bottom of the comments, so thank you for popping on and for staying with me through the chat. Thank you very much for Mr. Magpie Movies and for Pete Blu-ray Bullet Brick for popping on. Lots of love to you, Pete. I hope you get better and get out of that place soon, and so you can get back to your lovely cinema room and your videos, because I really miss Pete's videos and his updates on what releases are coming out in countries. But obviously health comes first, family comes first, but I really do hope that he comes out and it can get back to normal. Oh yes, The Flash, that's out soon. June, isn't it? Middle of June. Definitely want to see that. Richard says, what film should I watch tonight? I really don't know. I won't say E.T. because it'll be probably like, well, I saw that last night. I really don't know, Richard. I really don't know. Whatever takes your fancy. Sometimes you might be in a horror mood. Sometimes you might be in a comedy mood. I really don't know. Chappie isn't crappy either. Okay. Yes, from the same bloke that did District 9, isn't it? I think it's got the same actor in it as well. Matthew is going. Thank you very much, Matthew, for popping by. Goodbye, my friend. Jamie says, Richard, watch A Man Called Otto. If you haven't got it, I've got a copy I can send to you. Thank you, Luke. Thank you very much, Luke, for popping by. Take care, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. And thanks, David. Thank you, everybody, for popping by. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for popping by. What? Richard? What? Richard? Jamie? Oh, you don't have it. You don't have A Man Called Otto. Why not? Why haven't you got it, Richard? Wow. He did be a sleeve. He did be a lovely sleeve, and he hasn't got the film himself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Otherwise, I'm going to be dragging it along. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you on the next stream. Blu-ray hunt will be Wednesday. There is a video that's already up now, actually, which is the competition winners for the plain 4K and line 1 or Linny 1 Blu-ray, the German musical. So those ones are finally up. Plus tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, there's also going to be a boot fair or a car boot sale video as well. So thank you, everybody. And I'll see you all soon, very soon. See you all soon, very soon. That don't make sense. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I'm just going to make a mess of the ending. Bye, everyone.